I think that's why. Like, there's real consequences if it actually comes down. You start yelling and you get mouthy. If it actually comes down to it, and we've all seen many of these videos on the internet where someone just don't know what the fuck they're asking for or what they're getting into, and then all of a sudden they're getting hit.
And man, I'm not perfect, and there are days where I'm short of patience, but when it gets to that weird spot of like, yo, someone's going to get hit in the face, I always try to like lean on diplomacy.
Always. Like, always, yeah.
Please, let's not do that, because that fucking sucks.
And I bet a lot of people say to you, man, if I was you, I'd be fucking everybody up. That's the dumb people always say that. But like, it doesn't end with that. Then this guy gets his brother, or he shoots you, or he run you over with a car.
Or you think you're going to fuck somebody up, and you get fucking handled.
Right.
Yeah. Like, you never know, man. You never know anybody else's story.
Today,
you know?
Today.
You never know.
There's so many people out there that train today. It's so much different than when I was younger. Like, you would assume that, like, I assume that a good solid 10% of all men you meet have martial arts skills now. Because of the UFC.
Popularity of it.
Yeah.
So, certainly in Western society. It's, you know, there's a gym every plaza.
Also, there's so many kids that like watch UFC and then practice with themselves, and you could learn a lot just doing that. You know, guys learn a lot just watching it on TV and then emulating it at home with their friends.
You can tell those who watch WWE, because when those moments happen, they try to do something crazy. It doesn't work.
How many guys have fucking thrown their buddy onto a conference table or something because they thought it was the way to do it?
Oh, it's crazy.
You know, I mean, the fucking sheer amount of punishment you guys put yourself through is staggering. I mean, it really is staggering.
But thank you very much. It is all for the good. Like, it's like a pro football player, pro hockey player, UFC. I think the beautiful advantage that we have is that we can make choices on what we do. So when you're in UFC and they close the door, it's kind of fucking best person wins. You know, you got it. It's survival. When we're in WWE and we both step in the ring and they ring the bell, we're working together. We're working together to put on the best show for the audience. And in that process, you can calculate the risks you want to take. And I think that's what allows somebody to be able to perform for 23 years. You know, I don't know. I know that age-old stat that everybody says about like the average NFL career is what, 2.5 years or 3.5 years. I don't know what the stat is on average UFC career. Like, how long, what's your window to be functionally profitable in UFC? But I know, because our risks are calculated and we're working together rather than against each other, the math is way higher for you to have like a 10, 15, 20-year career in WWE. But that also is 10 more years of falling down, 15 more years of falling down. So it's weird. Like, you can choreograph the risk, but you have to do it time and time again. And the schedule in WWE just changed. Like, to do 70 matches a year now in WWE is like, man, you're a workhorse. We used to do 220, 230.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah.
220 days of trauma in a year. Because you're getting, no matter what, you're getting some trauma. No matter what. A guy body slams you, something happens, you're colliding, you go off the ropes, you're smashing into each other.
I get such a warm feeling when first-timers go into the ring for the first time. It's like, oh, it's like a bouncy floor, and then they fall down once, and like the wind's knocked out of them, and they're like, my brain moved. I'm like, yeah. Now you gotta do that again and again. But it's weird. I've gotten to work with a lot of stand-ups, and WWE is kind of changing. I would say it's on the progression of a stand-up, making it to just like a stadium tour. But man, when I performed, my sweet spot, we ran very parallel lives. Like, I've worked every city, Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom to Madison Square Garden, like to the Saitama Super Arena, to AT&T Stadium, to Bangor, Maine, or to Valparaiso, Indiana. Like, you go to all of these places, and it's like Friday you're in one place, Saturday you're in another place, Sunday you're in another place, Monday you're in another place, Tuesday you're in another place. One day to drop your shit, one day to catch your flight out, do it again. Like, it's kind of, we're kind of like touring stand-ups in that regard.
Very similar. Yeah. Except,
and you're responsible for your own trans, like, and I'm speaking from I don't know how it is now, because I got one left and then I'm done. But you were responsible for your own transportation, booking your own hotels. Like, they were just like, hey, we're starting here, we're ending here, good luck. Which is awesome, because people are really independent when they go through that fire, and you weed out the people who don't want to be there.
Yeah, because they're just the sheer workload.
Making those clubs and like doing a tour. It's
the adrenaline. Like, it's like, what do you do after a night like
that?
Dude. Most jobs, people can't wait to be done and then go home and relax and fall asleep. Or if you're doing stand-up or obviously wrestling, you're done
late at night and you're like, man, let the water rush.
Yeah.
Fuck, what can I do better? Or this fucking killed. And then it's 4 a.m.
Yep. Yeah, you're buzzing.
Yeah.
You're buzzing. And it's really hard to have any kind of a normal relationship because you're just constantly not home. You're constantly gone. Like even your friends, like you really, as a touring comic, the best thing that I ever did is start taking friends with me on the road.
Yeah.
Instead of just working with like random guys that I didn't know in different towns. Those are fun sometimes. Sometimes, like, 2 out of 10 times you meet a new friend.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 times you're with some annoying alcoholic who who fucking sucks and they're annoying and then they want to take you someplace and you get in trouble.
Yeah. I mean that's certainly the normal life aspect of it. It's also like at full tilt, it's a very absorbing thing. It's a very selfish thing. So I think not only you don't work regular office hours and you're a nomad, a gypsy, but especially from a WWE perspective, you have to, like, you're a startup founder. You have to wake up thinking about it. You have to think about it all day. You have to go to sleep thinking about it. Wake up in the 2 hours of sleep that you get being like, I remember this line, or maybe we can do this stunt or whatever.
Right.
And it's people who are in your sphere, at least through my perspective and my journey, man, if you were in my gravity from like 2002 to like 2019, I wasn't a part of a team. You did it my way. Like, bus leaves at 10. If you're there at 10:01, you're fucking left. Like, we're doing this and we're training here and then we're doing this, but it's so the end product is good. So like the dream job of like, man, I never the 6-year-old kid holding the paper belt can be an adult holding the real belt and get shekels for doing that. And I don't want to put that in jeopardy. So you fuckers are gonna have to get in line and we're just gonna have to go. Like I was absent a lot in relationships because if it wasn't on my terms, it didn't exist. Because here you catch lightning out of a jar. I'm a kid from West Newbury who's, come from a family of 5 and there's always more broke, but man, we were a good level of broke. And then now, like, hey, if you just work hard at this thing, you can kind of not ever be that again. All right, fuck this. I'm doing this thing all the time. But that comes with, hey, I'm getting married, or like my grandfather died, or I got a birthday coming up, or like, hey man, you missed another Thanksgiving. You're damn right I did, because I'm doing the thing.
Yeah.
So that it's all, for me at least, it was that as well, of like laser focus, all things WWE.
Well, it's that in everything that you do where you want to really be successful.
It takes saying yes to the thing